Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the Red Zone here at Hicksville High School as we're getting ready for boys basketball action. On a Friday night, the Wildcats of Miller City have made the long trip to Hicksville, and they are going to be the opponents for junior varsity and varsity basketball action on this, the last night of the regular season. Last home game for the Aces. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. Alongside Jim Seiler to call the play-by-play. Brian Williams giving up his Friday night to help us with the camera chores. And Jim, get ready to tip this one off shortly. Let's take a look at the starting lineups tonight, starting with the visiting Wildcats.
All right, will do. Starting number 2 is Ethan Barlag. He's 5'8", freshman. Number 3, Silas Neese. He's 6'1", a freshman. Number 10, Aaron Schnipke, 5'8", a freshman. Number 23, Owen Toby. He's 5'11", a freshman. And number 44, Jaden Newverman, and he is a junior. Yes.
Yep.
Yep. He's a junior. So
6
they
foot
are
even.
dominated by freshmen. Nice tip to number 23. His shot is partially blocked by. Oh, they saved it and flip it back in, and 2 missed a shot, and they got another rebound and another rebound.
And
there's another rebound. And
finally, the Aces pulled it out of there.
Yes.
Wow.
Holy smokes.
There's a steal.
And anybody watching this has to remember that this team is from Putnam County, and they will be rather physical, I'm sure.
They're renowned for their physical style of play. Early foul, and that's going to send number 23, Owen Toby, to the line. No score here early on, junior varsity game. Toby in and out.
Still no score.
Starting for the Aces, number 2, J.R. Mendoza. Number 4, Maverick Keysbury. Number 5, Justin West. Number 10 is Tatum Sheets, and number 11, Braden Slattery. That one's good.
So it's 1-0 Miller City. Keysbury with the ball up the floor, and he is being hounded.
And he falls
and
down.
Loses the ball. Picked up by number 3, Neese. And again, Miller City misses an easy layup underneath.
And there's going to be a quick timeout to get the Aces
organized
in gear here. I think they were kind of caught by surprise by the, shall we say, the speed and intensity of the Miller City squad.
Yeah, they're quick.
Not taking any prisoners tonight. Again, we want to thank you for joining us for our coverage here this evening. First of 2 live streams. We'll have the varsity game coming up after this one wraps up. It's a full 1-minute timeout. The first one called by the Aces, by the way. And they still haven't put who that foul was. I believe that was going to be on number 11. I think that's up on the board. Slattery picks up the personal foul. So get you all up to date on that. And this is, like I said, this is the last regular season basketball. Our broadcast starting tomorrow, tournament play. And we'll fill you in a little bit more about that when we get to halftime.
This kind of unique situation. Get a bye in the first.
Yeah, like I said, we got
got a COVID bye.
Yeah.
Oh, Hicksville inbound the ball. Slattery bringing it to Keysbury. To Slattery. Back to Keysbury. Across, stolen.
Didn't even get it across the
timeline. Number 2, Barlag.
Barlage or Barlag.
Whatever it is.
I think it's Barlage.
I think. Number 5 with the foul.
West. That's team foul number 2 on the Aces.
Into the game comes Taylor, David Taylor, and Keysbury will sit down.
Yeah, that was a common foul, so it'll be out of bounds to the Wildcats on the baseline.
Oh, at the inbound play. Another rebound and another foul.
That'll be on Mendoza, I think.
I believe.
Yeah.
Somebody better learn to box out.
And that's going to put the junior Newverman on the line. Jaden Newverman. Got that one.
And that one goes down. Gets another.
A lot of kids on the roster for the JVs for Miller
And
City.
missed the second one, and another Miller City rebound. Nice pulled it in.
That's the big man, he's 6'1".
Down in the outside. Schnipke gets it down inside number 23, and that is Toby. And he gets the 2-pointer.
That'll make it a 4-0 game.
West gets it across the 10-second line. And the Aces get to make more than one pass.
Yeah. They're going to have
Oh,
to watch their
Mendoza.
passes.
Is it to Sheets? Sheets to Slattery. Oh, don't duck. Grab the ball.
Nope.
West cranks it out of bounds.
little bit of adrenaline there, I think.
There's something there.
And they're going to pull him out. So
12.
West
Dakota
will-
West
yeah.
comes into the game for his brother,
yeah, Dakota's the freshman.
Justin. Toby drives off the glass, no good. Rebound is Newberman, and
And that's going to be a foul, a travel.
it's a travel.
I thought they might get Newverman for reaching in, but
No such luck.
yep.
Ball going around. Newberman on the outside. Shot for three by number 3, Silas Neese. We're going to have a foul.
That'll be on 44.
Newberman.
Got him that time. That's his first personal, and team foul number 1 on the Wildcats. And that's going to put
And we're going to have Tatum Sheets at the
Yep.
line. Shot is up and off to the right. Second shot up and good. Now, Aces are on the board. It's 7-1, Miller City. Neese cross 10-second line. Newberman set a pick and got him free. Ball comes around to the outside, went to Newberman. He gets a short shot, and Newberman gets the bucket. 3 points for him.
makes it 9-1 Wildcats.
Mendoza bringing the ball up. And traveled.
Yep. He has that way of almost carrying the ball with that high dribble that he does. So
And then he doesn't plant his lead foot
yep.
and drags
So every
it
now
back.
and then, yep, he'll get the whistle for carrying the ball or traveling.
Miller City to inbound it. Neese gets it into Barlog. Barlog over to Neese. Neese down low. It goes to Toby. Back out to Barlog. Back to Neese from 3. No good. Rebound.
And that'll be a
Fouls on number 44 again with a push. Newberman.
2 quick ones on Newverman and 2 team fouls now, and a bunch of new players coming
Have
in.
a line change.
Yeah, number 11 is Ellerbrock. And see who else is out
30
there.
is Connor
30.
Hermiller.
Yeah.
32 is Andon Rui.
2 and 3 are still out there. So
Yes. Taylor into the lane, loses the ball, and on the floor.
yeah, Keysbury, kick it out of there.
Sheets gets fouled. Going to be a common foul. 32.
32.
Rui with the foul.
Team foul number 3 now on the Wildcats.
Keysbury inbounding it over the other side. to Taylor. Get
West
around
back into the
Sheets.
game.
Taylor to West. Shot from outside,
Good.
and it's good for 3. Justin West.
Makes it a 9-4 game.
Pass down low to Rui. Over to Nice in the lane. Laid it up and good. We're going to have another Aces timeout.
Yep, 5 points now for Nice after the layup. It's 11-4. Aces down by 7. 2:02 to go here in our opening quarter. Junior varsity basketball action coming your way here from the Red Zone Friday night. Weather this week wreaking havoc on the schedule in many ways. The Aces, well, there was no school at Hicksville on Monday or Tuesday, and 2-hour delays on Wednesday and Thursday. So a short week for the kids in the classrooms.
Probably gave him today off, didn't they?
Yeah, they probably wish. But yeah, this is the only full day of school they've had for the whole week.
Wow.
And again, games that were scheduled to be played on Tuesday night called off. Game we were supposed to have on Wednesday called off.
Yep.
So we're able to at least get these 2 in.
So we are here to entertain you.
Yeah.
Nice against Keysbury. Sheets down low and double dribbled. Yep.
So they'll turn it over with 1:54 as we get ready to close out our first quarter of action.
Justin West down. Ball to Lane Pester, number 24. Keysbury pestering him. Ellerbrock gives it up to Nice. Nice gives it back to Ellerbrock. West going to pick his pocket, he hopes.
Strong
Nice
drive up.
lays it up. Number 24, it's Pester.
Yeah. Pester makes it a 13-4 game and a
And a
steal.
steal by Nice. Behind the back flip and grabbed and pulled in by Keysbury.
He's going to be harassed all the way up the floor.
He gets in that position where you can't do anything but get caught.
Yep. Timeout.
So now Coach Blue is going to be hobbled. He's got 3 timeouts
That's why
used.
he's had to burn 2 in this first quarter.
That's the 3rd one.
Yeah, you're right. That is 3. So only 2 timeouts remaining for the Aces for the remainder of the game. Does not bode well.
No. Continuity is not there.
So I guess this is maybe kind of a good warm-up to get ready to head off into tournament action.
Oh, it'll be
Play a rough and tumble game.
yeah,
and
it'll
then-
make a tournament game easy pickings.
Yeah,
because of the bruising they're going to get.
Yeah, and like I said, this could be a rough and tumble one, and it might be helpful because then the Aces' first tournament game is against an opponent they have faced previously.
Right. And as you know, and you've seen it before, tournament officiating is
A little different.
a little bit controlled. 22 with the personal. Zach Durton.
That's team foul number 4 now for the Wildcats. Gets it to West. Justin. Wide arc and gets it across the timeline. To his brother.
40 seconds remaining in the quarter. Sheets with the ball. Sheets over to Justin West. Pick out on top to Smith. Smith to Justin.
24 seconds.
Justin in the lane, puts up a runner. It's off the glass, no good.
Dominic,
Wow.
should be Dakota, grabs
Dakota.
the rebound.
He came out of there. And
Yeah.
the Miller City player who had hold of the ball let go of it. Sheets from 15, no good.
Ball's
Oh,
loose
knocked
on the floor, put it up.
Oh, He did. And the score at the end of the first quarter of play in this JV game is Miller City 13 and Hicksville 4.
So we'll take our first break of the evening between quarters, and we'll use that time to say a big thank you to our basketball broadcast underwriters making our coverage possible here on Hicksville Community Television. That, of course, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. We want to thank them so very much. They have been with us for the entirety of the basketball season, underwriting all of our aces hoops coverage, boys and girls from the junior high all the way through the varsity level. We want to thank them so very much. And again, a big thank you because they're also going to make sure that we are able to follow the aces, boys and girls, as far as they go, as far as we're able to, on the tournament trail. We want to thank them for that so very much as well. Remember, anytime you see Aces basketball action on Hicksville Community Television, they're the ones that help make it possible. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com.
Something I heard the other day I went to a baseball umpires meeting for the state, and at all of these games now, they have a COVID person here.
Yeah.
And that COVID person will write you up. And not as a personal thing.
No, but
they will write up the school.
For the school, yeah.
And it could cost a team a game.
Yeah. It's a pretty penny.
Yep. So everybody should follow the rules because the rules are what that person is here to enforce.
Yep.
Justin West had the ball passed inside, intended for Sheets, and it was knocked out of bounds by Miller City.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that when I pulled my mask down.
If you are not a player, if you are not an official, and you are not someone actively broadcasting, you have to have a mask on.
Right. Smith with the shot put up, and it's rebounded. And we're going to have a travel on Bar Lodge.
Slattery getting ready to check back in for the Aces. He'll spell Dakota West. And I see Pester back out on the floor for Miller City along with Toby. And also out there, Girton, number 22.
Step on the line. Going to Miller City.
Not happy about it either.
That's what they put those lines there for, and not for you to step on them, but to get away from them.
Because this team will pin you against the sideline if you give them an opportunity.
And there isn't one of them that's slow.
Yeah.
Oh, nice job. Catch it.
Oops. Don't dribble it off your foot.
Get it up the floor. Slattery down to Taylor, and we just traveled.
Yep.
He caught it and thought he was going to pass it, and
Took a hop.
there was nobody there. So he ate it.
So 5:03 left to go in the first half, and Wildcats will get the ball back. Barlage inbounds it.
Pester with the ball. Slattery bothering him. Inside it goes.
Oh.
Toby, and he was fouled, and we're going to shoot a pair.
Yeah, I think they're going to tag that one on Sheets.
22. Smith got it.
Okay. So that'll put Toby at the line. Team up by 9, make it 10. 14-4. One more coming.
Oh my goodness. Timeout number 4.
Ouch.
Yeah, the guy that was explaining it, he's going around to these tournament games, and he's the COVID inspector.
Mm-hmm.
And he calls the school the day before and tells them who he is and what they're expected to do. Well, he was telling that he went to Jackson Center, and he had called him and everything, and that night everything was perfect.
Yeah.
Everybody, even the guys on the bench, kept their masks pulled up and all this. And he says the next week he had Jackson Center playing somewhere else, and he got there, and not a one of them, not a soul had a mask on, and he had called ahead, and the home AD hadn't informed anybody. And so he got really ticked about it, and he went down during the first quarter and told them, you guys have to get these masks on, and you have to use these, because if you don't, it's my responsibility to write you up. So, okay. and so he went back up and sat in the crowd. And at the end of the quarter, nobody still had a mask on. So he headed back down, and the AD caught up with him. He says, just relax. One quarter, the kids forgot to bring their mask from the locker room. Oh, Toby's second shot is missed.
No good, but he grabs his own rebound.
Pass down low, and bounce pass inside, and oh man, 24 is Hester.
Hester hits his second bucket and makes it a 16-4 game. Jackets. The Aces now find themselves down by a dozen.
Don't pick up the ball. Turn up the floor. Get on in there. There's Smith with it. Over to Slattery. Hits him on the knee. Shot put up. Bounce.
There we
It's
go.
good. Slattery with 2 points. Braden Slattery.
Breaks a long scoring drought and makes it 16-6.
Barlage drives to the hoop
hits it.
and lays it in. His first basket.
18-6 now, Miller City, with just under 3 minutes, or under 4 minutes, excuse me, to go before halftime.
Knocked out of bounds by number 30. That's Connor Hermiller.
Aces will get the ball side court.
Another line change for Miller City.
Number 10, Schnipke back in the game.
So is number 44, Newberman.
And Nice is back out there too.
Number 22, Zach Gerton is on the floor. And
And also Aiden Pollock in for the Aces.
Shot put up and blocked by Schnipke.
That'll be a foul.
And there'll be a whistle. Schnipke gets number 1.
That's going to send Mendoza to the line to shoot 2. Team foul number 5 on the Wildcats.
And all but one of them has been a shooting foul.
First one's no good. Mendoza will get one more. Score remains 18-6.
Second shot is good.
18-7 now. Here come the Wildcats.
Schnipke with the ball out of the point. Mendoza steals the ball and heads for the hoop. Bounce pass to Keysbury, and it's off the glass and no good.
That'll be on
number 2.
Mendoza, his second. And that's team foul number 5 for the Aces.
Miller City trying to get it in, and Schnipke got loose to Nice. Nice heading up the floor. Slattery stops him. Toby gives to Schnipke. They got to Nice for 3. Bingo.
Oh.
8 points for Nice.
21-7. 14-point deficit now for the Aces as we get halfway through this second quarter.
Oh, God.
And
No, if anything can go wrong, it's going to.
yeah.
He wasn't across the 10-second line yet.
Well, I think they're going to say as he was trying to balance himself on the sideline over there, the ball actually touched the floor in the red paint. So it was out of bounds.
Yes. Schnipke gives it to Newberman.
Should be a jump
Oh,
ball.
we got another foul.
Yeah.
44, Newberman.
That's
That's
his
his third. Got that one. Connor Hermiller coming into the game for Newberman.
Team foul number 6 now for Miller City. So the next foul the Wildcats commit against the Aces will put Hicksville into the bonus, and they'll shoot free throws.
Slattery down to
Pollock.
back to Slattery. Works to the lane. Ball is knocked loose. Picked back up by West. Keysbury spins. Pollock has it. Slattery's open. Puts up the three. It's no good. Snipke with the rebound. Denise. This Nice kid's going to be an athlete.
Yep.
He can do
It's
a
only
lot.
a freshman. We'll be
Herr
seeing
Miller.
him again.
Hermiller with the hoop. Yeah, you got 4 freshmen out there. Keysbury. Mendoza in the lane, puts up a flyer.
Deflected.
Ball blocked to Keysbury. He puts up a shot, and Hermiller's going to foul Pollock.
Yeah. Number 30. And that puts the Aces into the bonus for the remaining 1 minute and 38 seconds of this first half. Aiden Pollock at the line.
In and out.
Misses the first one. So 2-shot foul, so not a 1-and-1, so he will get a second shot.
Andon Rui into the game for Miller City, as is number 11, Sam Ellerbrock. And he got the second one to fall.
Makes it 23-8.
Toby down the floor against Denise in the corner. Back out on top. Ellerbrock with it. Bounce pass knocked away by Mendoza, and Slattery picks it up. Gives it to Keysbury. Keysbury with Ellerbrock on him. West makes a move, comes back. Mendoza puts up the runner. It's no good, and we're going to have another 2-shot foul. Number 11. It's
That'll be
Ellerbrock.
Ellerbrock's first. Team foul number 8.
Mendoza's free throw is good. Gets one more. Gets that.
Nope,
And
we're
it's
gonna
no
wave it
good.
off.
He's over the line.
Yep. So that'll keep it at 23. Let me say 23-9.
Ball up the floor to Hermiller. Back to Nice. Bounce pass through the lane, and
Out of bounds.
Toby had it last.
Yep.
But must have been Hicksville
Yeah.
knocked it loose.
You got punched out of there by one of the Aces players.
Ellerbrock to inbound it. Down low to Hermiller.
Pollock steals it away.
Yanked it out of there.
Under a minute to go.
Up the floor, gives it to Keysbury. Keysbury spins, gives it to West. West steps up on the top to Slattery. Slattery looking cross court to Keysbury. Keysbury to Slattery. Pollock. And Justin West in the lane. Gives it back to Mendoza from 3. It's going to be no good. And rebound pulled out of there by Ellerbrock. Down to Toby. Off the glass.
And good.
6 points for Toby. 14 seconds. Slattery would like to have taken a shot.
Gotta pull the trigger, boys. Nope.
Too late.
Took too long.
And at the end of the first half of play, this JV game with Miller City 25 and the Aces 9.
All right, well, that's the first 2 quarters in the books. And again, halftime, Wildcats of Miller City leading the Aces 25-9. We're at halftime. We'll take a break, but we invite you to stick around because Jim and I will be back. We'll have all the exciting second half play-by-play coming your way right here on HIX-TV. And, of course, we will keep it going on the live stream for the half. Just got to put that bumper in there when we edit it later for Channel 12. But we are glad to have you with us. 9.5 minutes to go in our halftime, and coming up at about a minute and a half away from getting the third quarter started, Jim and I will fill you in on the unofficial scoring for the first half. And compile that real quick. Not going to take long for the Aces.
She came out right. And the upper deck is emerging through the doorway.
Yeah. Going to have some musical entertainment for the
There's an interlude
for the second game. Let's see here. 10, 22, 4. Oh.
Says one of the policemen had to go out and get his pop for his buddy.
Yeah. They got their comfortable seats over there
Oh, yeah.
today.
That's what
If they had a hard day, they need to sit down and take a load off.
Either that or they give Coach Overmeyer a ticket, and so he's trying to get it erased.
Yeah. Well, speaking of tickets, I guess this would be a good time, Jim, to sort of get everybody updated on what the situation is for boys and girls sectionals as it stands right now. Now, originally, the Lady Aces were to have played the Lady Pilots on Wednesday the 17th, but they ran into COVID quarantine issues. And I talked with Coach Freese, and I guess they had a conference call, and everybody was doing everything they could to try to figure out some way to let the Lady Pilots play, to get that game in. Because everybody was feeling terrible. I mean, especially for the senior gals on that team. I mean, how awful your senior year, you get ready for your tournament run, and you have to forfeit. But there was just no way out of it. We were, as you were kind of insinuating earlier, the OHSAA is being very particular about towing the line with the COVID rules. So there was nothing that could be done. So Ayersville was forced to forfeit the game to the Aces. So that essentially gave the Lady Aces a first round bye. So on that same night, the other half of the sectional that they were in, their other teams they were paired with, it was West Unity Hilltop playing North Central, and North Central upset Hilltop. So because of that, they will be the Aces' next opponent, but Hicksville was seated higher than North Central. So the game is going to be here at the Red Zone tomorrow night. So it'll be a sectional final, and it'll tip off at 7 o'clock. We're going to live stream it on the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page, and our live stream coverage will be getting underway probably about 6:55 or whatever. So we invite everybody to let their friends know. Again, if you go to our Facebook page right now, the information is all right there. Feel free to share it so we can get as many people watching the game as possible. The North Central people, I think, have already shared, so they'll be able to watch as well. So that will be the game. Now, if you want to maybe come see the game, you need to do it online. The Aces and the North Central, Hicksville and North Central, both are given a certain number of codes. And the code is what you use to purchase the tickets. And I think that the codes are good for, I think, 3 or 4 tickets. I'm not sure which. But you have to do it on your phone. So you'll need to go to, I don't know, Jim, is it like, I honestly don't know if it's going to be on the, I'm hoping there'll be a link on the Hicksville website and maybe on the Hicksville Facebook page. And I don't know if you can link through OHSAA's webpage or not.
I don't think so.
But anyhow, that's there. I guess what we're trying to stress is they will not have tickets at the door.
Right.
So if you do not purchase your tickets in advance over using your phone, don't come here thinking you're going to come in and see the game, because there will be no ticket sales at the door. You'll have to have pre-tickets only. So again, if it doesn't work out, we've got you covered. We'll have the game for you here on the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page, but hopefully there'll be enough people that will figure out how to do it on the phone.
Yeah.
So we'll have a good crowd here on tomorrow night. And then after these 2 games are over, next in line for the Aces boys team will be their sectional semifinal. Their first game will be next week on Wednesday, and we'll be making the trip to Pettisville, which sits like halfway between Archbold and Wauseon.
Right.
I guess that's the best way to describe it. It's like right in the middle.
Right
so
off
we're going
the 2.
Yeah, so we are going to be going up there, and we will be live streaming that game too, or at least we hope to be able to live stream that game. A lot of it is kind of dependent upon the Wi-Fi and so forth, but hopefully everything will work out, and that game will be live streamed right here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel on Wednesday. And then should the Aces win, they would play again on Friday. And again, depending on the other game that we'll need to watch is Edgerton and Holgate. If Edgerton wins that game and the Aces win their game against Pettisville, then the next game that the Aces will play against Edgerton will be at Edgerton. If Holgate beats Edgerton and the Aces win, then the next game on Friday would be back here at the Red Zone, because the Aces are seated higher than Holgate. So we won't know where exactly we're going to be on Friday until we get the score from that other game on Wednesday night, should the Aces win. So the only 2 games we can tell you about with 100% certainty is tomorrow night we will be here for girls sectional final basketball against North Central, and next Wednesday we will be at Pettisville for boys sectional semifinal action, the Aces against Pettisville.
Yeah,
And we'll say best of luck to all the teams.
Yeah. The ticket thing is the code. It gets sent to you on your cell phone, and when you go to the gate to come in, they match it with their cell phone and click on it, and it records it.
Okay. So it's sort of like a scanning thing.
Yeah, it's a scan. And I was at Fairview last night. Watched the Fairview girls play their first game, and there were 6 tickets in this one family.
Okay.
So my wife and I had a pair that night.
And I guess Mr. Overmeyer was telling me it's sort of the school's discretion that you can have as many codes or whatever. He said if they wanted to, you could just have one code and just first come, first serve.
Yeah.
And, when you put in that code, you say how many tickets you want. You either get them or you don't. But they were trying to break it up because they wanted to be as fair as possible and allow as many people as possible to be able to come in. And especially for the players to be able to, have their family members be able to watch them play.
Especially the players' families.
But there are an equal number of tickets available for both Hicksville and for North Central for tomorrow night. So nobody's getting shortchanged.
Right.
There's no favoritism shown towards the host school. Welcome back to the Red Zone. We got about a minute to go before we tip it off, and Jim and I back with you, and glad to have you with us. If you're just joining us at halftime, it's the Miller City Wildcats leading the Aces 25-9. And I can run down the unofficial scoring for the Aces real quick. Their leading scorer was Justin West, who had a 3-pointer, and then a bucket and 2 for Braden Slattery, 2 free throws and 2 points for J.R. Mendoza. Then a free throw and 1 point for Tatum Sheets, and a free throw and 1 point for Aiden Pollock, and that's their 9 points, Jim.
Okay, for Miller City, it's Ethan Barlodge. He had a basket for 2. Silas Neese had 2 trays and a basket for 8. And it goes on down. There's so many players here.
Yeah,
Owen Toby, he had 2 buckets and 2 free throws for 6. Lane Pester, 2 baskets for 4. Connor Hermiller, a basket for 2. And Jaden Newverman, a basket and a free throw for 3, and that's their 25.
All right. And Miller City gets the ball. Start third quarter. We're underway, and again, the play-by-play, Jim Seiler.
Yes, so Neese has the ball, gets it to Barlodge down low. Back out to Neese for 3. Bingo. And now Neese has 11.
And it's 28-9. Ace is down by 19.
Yeah, remember that kid's only a freshman.
Yeah.
He got a dead eye. Into the lane. Sheets puts it up, and there's a foul. 2 shots coming up. 24.
That'll be the first one on Pester. Well, one thing about having 14 guys on your JV roster, almost all of them just get 1 foul.
Right.
They spread it around pretty good. Sheets hits the first one.
Gets another.
28-10. Gets them both.
That's a cool shot. He just flips the wrist. He's 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Up the floor comes Pester. Pester stands up on top on the point. Looking around, Mendoza slaps it away, gives it to West. And West is going to get called for, we don't know.
Well, they're going to say it was fouled.
Yeah, 23. Yep.
So that'll
Toby.
be Toby getting his first personal. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Miller City Wildcats with 1 foul each.
And now Sheets gets fouled on the inbounds.
And that'll be
Number
a 2-point
2.
shot.
It's on Barlodge,
Yep.
his first.
28-11, excuse me. Sheets gets that one. That makes him the leading scorer for the Aces tonight with 4. And 5.
5 for 6 from the line.
28-13, still a 15-point deficit. West
Oh,
makes the
West,
steal.
quick hands. West in the lane. Gets down low to Sheets. It's good.
Nice.
7 points for Sheets. Pass across the lane to Newberman, and his layin's good. 5 points for him.
$30-15 now.
West headed for the lane. Ball gets kicked out. Sheets in the lane put up a bullet to the backboard. Pass down to Newberman and lays it up and good.
Yep.
7 points for Newberman. 32-15 Wildcats. Slattery from 3. No. Chased down and Toby.
Last touched by. So Aces will hang on to it. It's going to be a tough half for Coach Dave Blue. He only has 1 timeout remaining. He had burned 4 in the first half.
Yes, he did.
So he'll need to save it for when
Sheets
it really
in
counts.
the lane. Puts up another one. It's good. Sheets is feeling it. Got 9.
Yeah, the Aces are looking a little livelier here in this second half.
Maybe Coach Blue won't have to use that last timeout. 23-17.
Yeah. And they've actually outscored Miller City 8-7 so far. And JV head coach Andy Hermiller is vocalizing. 32-17 our score.
First line was, "Are you happy?"
Yeah. That's their first time out. He was pretty pleased with the way they were playing in that first half, but Aces so far holding their own here in this third quarter.
Nobody answered that question either.
Yeah.
So Nice will inbound. It's up the floor, and West is going to get the foul. Number 5.
That's Justin's second. And team foul number 1 for the Aces in this second half.
Pass inbound to Pester. Oh man, Newberman killed him.
It'll be a 2-shot foul.
That was like a blindside block out there.
I'm going to give that one to Taylor. That'll be his first personal. Team foul number 2. And that's going to put Pester at the line to shoot a couple. His team up 32-17. Gets that one.
Second was good. Pester now has 6 points. Keysbury across the line over to Taylor. Taylor into lane. Oh. The ball's playing like a greased pig. Taylor
gets it
out
out
of
of there
to Keysbury. Taylor for 3, 2.
It's a long 2.
2 points for David Taylor.
34-19 now. Miller City's still in the lead.
Nice out front. And West going to pick up the foul.
Yep, that'll be his third. Common foul. Team foul number 3 on the Aces. Mendoza will put West on the bench for a bit.
Pester with it outside. We're going to have blue 23 with the hold.
Toby. That's his second. And team foul number 4 on the Wildcats.
Up. And it's out in front and on the run. Newberman, no good. But he was fouled. Number 10, Sheets, picks up the personal.
His first one, no good. .251 to go here in our third quarter. And again, it's Jaden Newberman on the line, his second of 2 shots.
It's good. Hermiller into the game for the Wildcats. Newberman will sit down.
Yep. And here come the Aces, trailing 35-19.
Slattery up on top over to Mendoza. And Taylor. Taylor in the lane with a runner. It's up no good. Taylor gets the rebound, kicks it out to Slattery. Drives in the lane, puts up the shot. It's no good. And
there we go.
What is that? Sheets again. Sheets is in double digits. 11. Schnepke with the ball. Wow. That was from downtown. Koenig. Brent Koenig.
it Caney that got that shot?
Yep.
Okay.
Number 12. We have a jump ball.
Oh, and that should go to the Aces.
Lincoln Yoder into the game for the Aces. Keysbury. Way out to Slattery. Back down on the left wing. Keysbury over to Mendoza. Back to Keysbury. Mendoza from 3, no good. Slattery with a rebound. Out to Mendoza. Shot
Bouncing
rolls
inside there.
across, no good.
Maybe on 10.
11. Ellerbrock.
Yep, Ellerbrock. 2 on Ellerbrock.
Girton comes out. Number 32 is in.
Yep. Rui.
Keysbury to Slattery. Over to Yoder. Oh, Coach Blue verbalizing that complaint.
Yep.
Schnipke up the floor into the lane. Well, Yoder's having trouble staying on his feet. Shot from outside is no good. It was by Ellerbrock. Rebound came off to Slattery. She's up the floor with it. Across to Keysbury. Down low, puts up a runner. It's no good. Sheets
nice.
grabs the rebound, no good, and it's off to Ellerbrock.
Under half a minute to go here. 22 seconds left in the third quarter.
Mendoza.
Caused the foul, couldn't get the shot to drop. 17.1 seconds.
10. Schnipke.
That'll be his second. That's team foul number 6 on the Wildcats. And Mendoza at the line to shoot 2.
One time.
That makes it 38-22. Still a 16-point lead.
And the second is good.
So back to a 15-point differential.
4 points for Mendoza. Hermiller. There's a cross court. Schnipke puts up the shot and it goes.
And he'll go to the line with
number 4.
6/10 of a second.
Keysbury with the foul.
Keysbury's first.
Free throw is no good.
About 12 feet short.
Sheets knew where it went. And at the end of the third quarter of play, it's Wildcats 40, Aces 23.
Well, we'll take another break here before we head into the fourth and final quarter of this junior varsity game to say a big thank you one more time to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Hey, remember, if you're in the market for a vehicle, whether you want one that is brand new or pre-owned, be it a car, truck, van, or SUV, stop by, check out the great selection they have on the lots at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships, or you can check out the entire dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. See something you're interested in? Let the folks at Jim Schmidt know. They will make arrangements for you to be able to see that car safely and securely. It's all about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Want to thank them so very much for being our basketball broadcast underwriters here on Hicksville Community Television.
Oh, Miller City will get the ball to start the fourth quarter. Ellerbrock with it. Schnipke. Ooh, back to Schnipke.
Okay. That might be Yoder.
Yep, looked like it.
Yep. First personal for Lincoln Yoder, team foul number 6 for the Aces.
Schnipke at the line.
Dakota West will check in and give Slattery a breather.
And that one falls. 3 points for Aaron Schnipke. Sheets pass, grabbed right out of the air.
No. Spun in and out, no
Yeah,
good.
went round and round. Keysbury up the floor with the ball to West. Dakota is holding it. Gives it to Mendoza. And there it goes.
That'll be the final timeout of the game for the Aces with 5:16 left in regulation. The Aces trailing 41-23. Both teams have committed 6 fouls in the second half, so after this, everybody will start shooting free throws. This will be a full 1 minute timeout. Again, when we wrap this one up, Jim and I will have a quick post game. We'll fill you in on unofficial scoring, and we'll wrap up this live stream. We'll take a bit of a break, and we'll give you a time check before we do that. And then we'll be back with you with our second live stream of the night to bring you varsity action here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. So, or of course, if you're watching this later on Mediacom Channel 12, just check the program guide, but we'll have both games for you.
Keysbury to inbound it. Headed to Smith. Smith hadn't been on the floor much tonight. Mendoza in the lane, and
That'll be on 12, I think.
it's on 11.
11, okay. 3 on Ellerbrock then.
Yep.
That's number 7. Puts the Aces in the bonus. Hits the first one. I think this was a 2-shot foul anyway, but
Yes.
good practice hitting that first free throw, no matter what.
Got both of them. Gives him 6 points, all at the line. Ellerbrock. Cross court goes to Koenig. Over to Hermiller. To Koenig. Out to Ellerbrock. Hermiller. Ellerbrock. And the ball is stolen.
Keysbury. Johnny on the spot for that one.
To Sheets. Gets it to Smith. And we're going to have a foul on the floor. 32.
Rui.
Yep. 2 freshmen back in the game. Starters. Barlock and then Nice.
41-25. Our score, Smith at the line.
Got it.
First point of the night for Chris Smith. Makes it 41-26.
2. City moved the ball on the outside. Schnipke from the corner. It's no good. Keysbury to rebound. Keysbury. Turn. Gives to Mendoza. Mendoza. Back to Keysbury. Spins. Puts up a flyer. Rebound pulled out of there by Nice.
Bad pass by Nice. Right into the breadbasket of one of the Aces defenders.
Dakota West. Across to Mendoza from 3. That was a quick release. Gives him 9 points.
41-30 as the Aces cut the lead
nice
to 11
pass.
and back to 13. Nice hits the bucket. Now it's 43-30 with
13 points
left in the game.
13 for Nice. West gives it up. Sheets Mendoza puts up another flyer. Sheets with the rebound, and
Sheets going to be fouled.
Number 11.
Ellerbrock's 4th. And team foul number 9, so Aces one away from being in the double bonus for the remainder of the game. I've got the Aces with 11 points from the free throw line in the second half, Jim.
Wow.
With one more coming.
Got it.
All right. (43-32), back to an 11-point lead for the Mavericks.
Schnipke.
The Wildcats, excuse me.
The Mavericks.
Yeah,
He's out there.
I'm Maverick Keysbury. Yeah.
Nice. Ooh. That was a 2. Sheets. Swing put up. Hermiller to rebound. Is it up? Pester on the floor with it. G-Money Frost. Number 12 again. Koenig.
Couple of trays for him.
Sheets to Mendoza. Ball knocked away. Chris Smith with it. Back out. Dakota West. Justin for 3. It's no good. Rebound grabbed by number 12. Koenig. Gives it to Schnipke. Down low. Hermiller. Bucket.
Up and good.
4 points for Hermiller.
And that makes it 50-32. And just like that, the lead goes from 11 to 18. And he traveled. Slattery will come in for Dakota West. And we'll have another.
Ethan Burgeye, number 20, hasn't been in the game. He is now.
He's the sophomore.
Let's see, number
6'3".
21, Grant Palte.
Palte, yeah.
And number 22, Zach Girton. Looks like they have all played now.
Yeah. Getting them all in the game.
Pester out front. Gives it up. Rui tries to go baseline, gets it back out front to Pester for 3. It's up, hits
Superstructure.
Cable.
Yeah. That'll be a turnover. It goes into the support arms. Mendoza
Pollock in
will
the
come
game.
out.
With 1:14 remaining. Slattery. Smith shot and rebound, pulled off by number 22, Girton.
Under a minute.
Oh, and inadvertently passed it out of bounds.
Palte wasn't paying attention and didn't see
heading the other way.
Yeah, didn't see the ball coming his way. Turned his head just a second too soon. Sheets and West out of the game now. Yoder back out on the floor along with Pollock.
Smith drives to the lane, gives it to Dave Taylor, and he gets a 2. 4 points for David.
50-34 now.
Pester looking inside, gets it back to him, gives it up to Palte. Right out to Pester.
With 8 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
A
3. He was surprised himself. Burgeye, Ethan Burgeye hits a 3 at the horn. 53-34 is the final score.
So let's do some quick tabulations here. Get you some unofficial scores. All right, I think I've got the aces, so I'll pass those along. Leading scorer for Hicksville tonight, and the only ace in double figures was number 10, Tatum Sheets. He finished off with, he only had 1 free throw in the first half, but in the second half, he added 6 more free throws and 3 buckets to finish with 13 points tonight. Just missing double figures was J.R. Mendoza. J.R. had a total of 6 free throws and a 3-pointer for 9 points this evening. 4 points tonight for Dave Taylor off of a couple of field goals. And then it was Justin West with a 3-pointer for 3. Braden Slattery with a bucket for 2. Also Chris Smith with 2 free throws for 2 points. And Aiden Pollock with a lone free throw to give him 1.
For the Miller City Wildcats, we have Ethan Barlobs had 1 basket for 2. Aaron Schnipke had a basket and free throw for 3. Ethan Burgeye had a tray for 3. And let's see, Connor Hermiller had 2 buckets for 4. Lane Pester had 2 baskets, 2 free throws, as did Owen Toby for a total of 6. Brent Koenig had 2 trays for 6. And down here, Jaden Newberman had 3 baskets, 2 free throws for 8. And leading them in scoring, freshman Silas Neese. Really nice looking basketball player.
Indeed.
And he had 3 trays and 3 baskets for a total of 15 points. Their total of 53.
So there you have it. 53-34, the JV game goes to the Miller City Wildcats here this evening. And we're going to wrap up this live stream, but we're going to be back with you probably in about 10-12 minutes from right now, as we'll have live stream coverage coming away for the varsity game. Until then, we want to say a big thank you once again to the Hicksville Athletic Department, Mr. Obermeyer and Hawk, giving us the space, allowing us to live stream the action tonight. Thanks also to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships for underwriting our coverage this evening. And thanks to you for tuning by. I hope you enjoyed the junior varsity basketball action here tonight. With that, we'll wrap it up one final time. Final score tonight in the JV game, it's Miller City 53 and the Aces 34. For Jim Seiler calling the play-by-play and Brian Williams running the iPad camera, I'm Bill Murphy for Hicksville Community Television, wishing you a good night and good sports.